network is jealous, but I think we all heard what God was sharing. My word of encouragement: don't let anybody let you down. Don't let anybody pull you down. Don't let it might be even your brother. It might be even your best friend. It might be your neighbor. It might be even your husband can end up being the trigger. When you look at Jesus, Jesus was not. It was not people who were outside his circle who tempted Jesus. It was someone who was sitting next to him. Your Judas Iscariot might be in your home. Your Judas Iscariot might be in your workplace. You need to be humble. You need to ask grace to God to help you to be humble. You need to ask God to help you how to respond to people like that. Because fighting will never take you anywhere. Arguing with people like that will never take you anywhere. The best way to deal with conflict is to just being quiet. Don't prove anybody. Don't wait for people to tell you that what you are doing or I don't like the way you work. We are all going to work. At the end of the day, we are going to get paid the same amount. If we're going to get paid $1, we are all getting paid $1. As long as the job is done, it doesn't matter if I put the dishes in the dishwasher with the plates on the top and the bowls at the bottom. At the end of the day, the dishes are washed. What the boss needs is to see the dishes are washed. It has nothing to do with power. Be firm. Be courageous. What you're doing is right. The way you're doing it, that's exactly what God is asking you to do. Do it. Don't be discouraged by anybody. Don't be discouraged even by your mindset telling you that you're not good enough, because you are good enough. In God's eyes, you are good enough. So don't ever have that negative mindset in your head that maybe the reason why things are not working, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve that, because you deserve it. You deserve to be in America some way, like I am here. You deserve to be here. Courage, you need to tell yourself, I'm a winner. Myself, Clara Jane, one day I'm going to be in Australia. You are going to be in Australia. If God said you are going to be here, whether your family want, whether your friends doesn't want, you are going to be here, Clara Jane. Trust me, you will come to Australia. You have to have that positive mindset. What you want to do, tell God, it will happen. My advice is don't expect it to happen tomorrow or today, but his timing is always good. You will find yourself where you are thinking, oh my God, how did I get here? I have seen Clara Jane no longer living in Nigeria, but I was not told how long she's going to stay in Nigeria. But I know that God is going to take her from Nigeria and put her where she belongs. She doesn't belong in Nigeria. One thing I know, she doesn't. But she need to wait for God's timing. When that God timing is right, when that time comes, she's going to leave Nigeria with her not even paying a single cent for her to be out of there. That's how God works. It comes with wisdom. It comes with you being humble. It comes with you putting God first than putting your own mindset, saying, I'm better than God. I think God is not listening, so let me do it my way. Your way, things doesn't work. It will stop working. If we all just put God across, if we all put God in front of us, our life is going to be so much better. Those sleepless nights which you are having, crying, saying things are not going better, trust me, my sister, my brother, things are going to work. Things are going to work one day and you wake up saying, oh my God, I thought you were not there. Why is it all this time I've been crying, God, you were not listening? Because sometimes, you know what? We are wasting our time saying, God, listen to me, God, listen to me, God, listen to me. We are not giving the time for God. You are not even giving God the time to talk to you, and you're not even listening to what God is telling you. Talk to him and give yourself time to listen to what he is telling you. It doesn't need a prophet for you, God to tell you what he needs. God comes to everyone. Everyone is a prophet. God comes to everyone. It's only that the problem is some of us, we don't have that knowledge of listening to what God is telling us. There we need education from pastor. You need to know how to listen to him, because sometimes he's talking to you, but you are busy to say, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, God, I want that, God, I want that. Today you ask God, I want a billionaire. Tomorrow you said, I don't want someone who would drink alcohol. Tomorrow you are working with someone who drink alcohol down street. You want to confuse God? Know what you are asking for. Leave it in God's hands. God will give it to you. God is going to grant each and everyone who is in this platform. We are all blessed. And I believe that with everything which you have done to during this 7 day of prayer, things are going to work. You might not have the testimony today, but maybe tomorrow it will come. Maybe after a week it will come. It doesn't matter even your testimony come after a month. You just need to know that what you did this week, you have worked. God have replied your prayers, because you're not doing it alone. You have people who are backing you up. And they were doing it with love. So I'm teaching again. As much as we come here at this platform and share the word of love, as much as we come at this platform and listen to the word of God, as much as we come at this platform and come and say the man of God needs to pray for us, the man of God needs to teach us, I come to help you to understand that man of God, he's a human. That man of God have family. That man of God needs time. You just imagine if you have to be in his position. That we are I don't know whether in the group we are close to 120. If I have to call him, say, oh, Pastor, I need this. My time, I'm 10 hours ahead of Africa. Then I'll call him my time. Then Clara Jen will call him Mr. Your time. And then Jerry will call him and blah, 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 blah. But it's okay. It's okay. He's not going to say no. But let's all just remember that man of God of ours, he have family. We need to respect that. It's not seeing his family coming on the platform. It doesn't mean he doesn't have one. He need that time. He need that respect. The way we talk to him, just imagine if I had to touch the phone of my husband, I have the right. For other couples, they don't touch each other's phone. You need to be very careful the way you talk to him. Because just think what I'm about to send, if his wife see it, if his partner see it, what is going to happen? You give me job. Guess what? They will come to my platform for counseling. I don't want pastor to come to my platform for counseling. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just preventing what I can see is going to come to happen. God is asking me to share this word that I don't want Pastor Isaac to come to my platform for counseling with his wife. I don't want him to come and say, we have issues because he is not listening to me. His phony messages are just coming wrong time. Let's respect the man of God. He is praying for us. The same way you need to be respected on your own comfort zone, give it to him too. We all know how to communicate. Let's communicate with respect. Let's not take advantage of him being generous or being, yes, master, yes, master, yes, master. Let's respect his family. There is no leader who come and dress the way he dress. For those who understand, they say every time when you see a man dressed well, you need to know that behind the closed doors, there is someone good. There is someone who is looking after that man. There is someone who is ironing those clothes. So be careful with the messages you send and say, you might be praising. Be careful. I'm saying, let's be careful with the messages we send to our pastors. It doesn't matter, Pastor Isaac. It doesn't matter the pastor of where you are worshiping. If you don't want your husband to be sent a message like that, don't send it to anybody. If you don't want your husband to have a message like that, please don't. If as a wife, you don't want your wife to receive message like that, don't send a message to a female pastor or a female officer. It's all come with respect. It is his life. The reason why these pastors come and stand on the platform and pray for people, that's part of their job. That's part of their job. The disadvantage of it is their job, sometimes it takes them home. But as long as it takes them home, let's give them time with their families. Working 24/7, this is why on our workplace we work 8 hours, we work 12 hours and then being sent home because we need to rest. If you put yourself in this pastor's life, they're so busy. Are we even think that as much as he is busy, he have family? Do we even think that some of the things which we say will affect his family? Let's respect each other. We are so lucky that we have someone who, when we need him on midnight, he will just answer. But I don't want my husband to be sending a message midnight. I don't want that. I'll fight with my husband. And it will be fighting for nothing. This education goes to everyone. If pastor is sending people on this platform wrong time, me as partnership or this platform as a partnership with the pastor on my relationship with Fran, anyone who is having message from Pastor Isaac wrong time, please let me know. He's my brother. I'll correct him private. We all want him to be happy. The only way we can support him to be happy is let's be careful with some of the messages which we put. He is a human. He gets hurt. He has feelings. Being a pastor doesn't mean that they don't get hurt. Being a pastor doesn't mean that they don't want to spend time with their family. We all go with our problems. That's fine. It's part of his job. But let's not take the family part of him. Let's give him that. Because we all want that part for ourselves. I want time to be with my kids. I want to have time, my quality time with my husband. Not showing his wife, it doesn't mean he doesn't have one. Not coming there smiling, it doesn't mean that he have to be serious. Let's respect each other. This platform, I'm so proud of it because we all get to know each other. We all get to know each other. Let's share that love and support this man of God in the rightful way, which is not going to drown him down, which is not going to make him fall. Because if he fall today, it's us. It is us. When you see someone doing wrong things there, just be careful. That pastor you're trying to go and tell, that pastor, this is wrong business, he is a human being too. And like I said, we are a family here. So before I go and say, this is what is happening to Clara Jane, you need to know that maybe Clara Jane and the pastor, they have a very good relationship, which I don't even know. It would be so much better if Clara Jane is doing something wrong. I just face Clara Jane. I said, you know, my C, what you're doing is not okay. If we don't agree, then I'll go to pastor. Some of the things are not necessary. Please, let's not break pastor's relationship over silly things, over attention seeker. It's not okay. I'm coming here as a humble mother, as a humble wife, as a sister, as an elder. Let's not do things which we don't want in our lives. If you want a prayer, ask him to pray for you. If you're sick, ask him to pray for you. But those some silly stuff which we come across in the streets, give him time to be with his wife. He done very well. He doesn't want his wife to be exposed. He doesn't want his wife to be part of the group. That's their agreement at their home. But let's not take advantage of that. Let him choose, because our time difference just varies. Let him be the one to choose that, she lives 10 hours behind me. I don't mind if I had to make the prayers for her 3 a.m. because I'll be awake, or because I'm doing all night prayer. That's fine. I have time where I get to visit. Most of the people here, maybe there's just a few who I didn't visit in their house, traveling together with the pastor and one of the girls who is not here today. Some of the things which I observed, I was shocked. I just believe like respect. I said it all comes with the respect. The way we were brought up. As a woman, as a mother, I don't expect that if pastor calls me when I'm in bed as a woman, I have to show pastor my bed. That's a very big no. It is a very big no. He is a married man. Let's respect that. Pastor doesn't need to see your bed. I don't want to see your bed too. We all have beds. Let's treat each other with respect, please. It doesn't take 2 minutes for you to just go in the lounge or to go where it is safe for you to talk to pastor what he need. How many beds? I'm not talking about. Pastor told me I visited houses where I saw some people. Those people are not on the platform, and those people are not even members of our WhatsApp group. But we went there, and they were dressed in a very, very appropriate dressing. The moment they found that I was there, they jumped in to get the dressing gown. You know the reason why these pastors and prophets, their stars go down? It's women. For women, for male pastors, for their stars to go down, it's women. For female prophets, for their stars to go down, it is because of men. Let's not be part of those women who can take this men of God star. Let's respect him. You want to talk to pastor night time, dress up. Dress appropriate. As a mother, as a daughter. Because when he is on the platform, it doesn't matter I'm a mother. We are all his daughters. It doesn't matter he's younger than you. You are all daughters. If you don't want your father to see you wearing a bum short, then don't let pastor see your bum short. I hope God is gonna help us. I'm hoping I might do like I'm shouting, but then sometimes when I feel like I have to say something which I didn't see okay, and my teaching is not to do with people on the platform. I know there are people who are listening too. If you are doing it wherever you are, if you are doing it wherever you are living, it's not okay. It is your husband or your boyfriend or yourself who need to see your bum short, not a man of God. He have his job. His job is to come and pray for people and to heal people, to do what God is sending him and go. Learn to say when the man of God is finishing with what he is coming to your house for, let him go. Because he has someone at home waiting for him. And you have someone too. Don't spend more time trying to talk to him, avoiding your husband. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Let's all have wisdom. Let's all accept that some of the things we do with us not knowing, or we do with us not knowing that this is hindering someone. But it's not. What is not okay is not okay. What you don't want people to do to you, don't do it to anybody. Let's respect our man of God who is so generous, who comes whether we want or we don't. He's tired, he's not tired. He still comes. He still shows up. He doesn't show up. People ask, why didn't you show up? He have family, please. Like I said, I don't want this man of God to come on my platform, because if he happened to come, he might not come, but his wife might come. Let's prevent that to happen by just respecting him and giving him his position. Let's give him this position. And being a pastor, it means he have done the job. He went to school for that. He know how to do it. I can't tell pastor how to be a pastor. I can't tell him how to run the pastorship, because I'm not a pastor. If I have an opinion, I'll tell him. I'll call him aside. I was thinking, what about if you do this? Because he is my leader. The reason why leadership is there is to avoid chaos. If we all want to be leaders, then it doesn't work. If you want to be a boss when your boss is there, you get fired, because things will be ruined at your workplace. If your daughter starting telling you how to cook sadza, how to make porridge when you are the mother, and if you make a mistake, you say, oh, no, Mama, I don't think you are doing it right. Our kids of nowadays, they know everything, but they have their way of saying things, depending on the relationship which you have with your kids. You respect those kids of nowadays. What they need is that respect too. You respect them, they will respect you very well. You become very friends. Be best friend with your daughter. Be best friend with your son. Don't let them go and tell their problems to next door. That love you have to start from within. The love we are coming here to share, let's start it from the family we are living with. I know they can be difficult. I know it can be challenging. That's why you put it in God's hands. But don't never ever come and tell them, the kids, that I don't love you. Because your mom never told you that they don't love you. If your mom did say that, don't make it a chain. Someone, you have to break the chain. Let's hope God will help us. God have to help us. It is my prayer that each and everyone on this platform, you will be blessed. It is my prayer that each and everyone, anyone who is using your name for the wrongdoing, for it to be scattered, because you are grace. You are a winner. You are a winner in Jesus' name. You are a winner in God's eye. Whatever you are wishing for, that thing which you are crying for every single day, it's going to work. You are going to get it. God is going to grant it to you, and your marriage is going to be flawless. Your marriage is going to be so. Everyone is going to admire your marriage, because you will be doing the rightful thing in that marriage. Your husband, who is not giving you what you want, he's going to start giving you everything, because you be humble. You go there and show yourself, be submissive. I always tell my clients, it's okay to respect a husband. There's one thing, you're not supposed to be scared of your husband. You're not supposed to be scared. The moment you just get scared of your man, if he does something wrong, you're not going to speak up. Respect him. But when you're talking to him, sure, your voice have to be like, I'm talking to my beloved one. The same way, the way you talk to me have to be completely different the way you talk to your husband, because he's your husband. The way I come to talk to your husband, you have to be completely different, because he is not my husband. God will bless us. You're going to have a beautiful night. You're going to have beautiful dreams. God is going to show you where you have to land. Clara Jane, God is going to show you exactly where you deserve to be in the future. Or what you just need is to be humble. You need to be humble. Don't stop asking. But while you're asking, you need to listen to what God is telling you. You need to listen to what God is telling you. Things will work. Everyone in this platform, you're going to be blessed. Everything which we are hindering for, we are going to be glorified. Our life are going to be so much better, because God loves us. Those people who don't love you, those people who are judging you, those people who are saying whatever they are saying, let it go, because God loves you. Being judged or not being judged, God still loves you. May God bless us all. May God be with us all. As we sleep, let us be protected from bad dreams. Let's all have beautiful dreams as we sleep. God is going to protect you. For those who are during the day, I'm praying for your day to be blessed. Anything which you're going to do this morning, this afternoon, for it to be blessed. Whatever you're going to touch, it have to be blessed. Those papers which you're going to drop this morning, wherever you're going to drop it, the moment you drop them, God is going to touch them. And you're going to hear good news. I pray for Pastor. I'm putting his life in God's hands. He needs grace. He needs God to help him to be so humble. Whenever he feels overwhelmed, he needs to know who to talk to. He should learn not to talk to people. He needs to learn to leave everything in God's hands. Go back to God, Pastor. Go back and talk to them, to God. He will listen. He will hear you. Wherever you feel so overwhelmed, wherever you feel like you can't do this, God is listening. He is not going to fail you. He never failed you yesterday. He will never fail you today. Eliminate yourself to people who you think they will be pulling you down. refused. I pray so that people who try to pull you down, it's not going to work. Be courageous. Have the principle. God have to help you to have that leadership. God have to help you to say no when you feel like this is not okay. Because as a leader, God have to lead you the way which is good for us. God have to lead you and give you that leadership which is going to help us as your followers, which is going to help you as your kids, your daughters and sons. God have to bless our leader. God have to give you more grace. Anything which you want to do for your people, God is going to grant it to you. Everyone in this platform, we love you. We are going to pray for you. We want to see you growing. We want to see you getting everything which you wish for. This is the reason why we come every day. This is the reason why these guys come day and night, because they love you. I just want to thank God for the opportunity. I thank God for the opportunity. The reason why sometimes for myself, I struggle with illness. I run away from God's work. I completely run. For people who know me, that they know that I run. But when he hold me to let me talk, I do talk too. I'm hoping that the message of today is going to help someone in your future, is going to help you, someone in your growth is going to help you, and your workplace is going to help you, or the way you are living with your family, the way you are living in the village, the way you are living, wherever you are. Learn to let things grow until harvest. May God bless you all. Thank you. Goodbye. Back to you, Pastor.